Hello, LDV. On this video, I'm going to show you how to work with Desmos. Again, this might be out of some people's realm. I don't want to necessarily say everyone needs to use this platform. I've been using it for the last 2 or 3 years, and I really like it as far as a way for me to monitor students. I'm going to go ahead and open up a new tab. Again, when you're searching for Desmos, I actually think it's best to use Google. Their search engine, some of them are private. They have different collections. I just don't like it. I don't get as much. So I'm just going to type in Desmos Elementary. You might do a certain content. You might do, like I said, fractions, decimals, place value. You can type in a certain one. Sometimes they'll have even, I'm just clicking on the first one. I kind of looked at this already. They might already have games with operations. They have telling time, and sometimes they have like a playlist like this that has different ones on it. It even has how long it might take. Again, keeping in mind that this is different for distance learning. Let's say I really like this first one. You can, before you do this, let me just delete that. You can look at the student preview to see what the students will see. So when you click on the students preview, you'll see what the students see. It does tell you some teacher moves. It'll tell you some sample responses of what they can do. So on this one, you're creating two groups of cards that create the same sum. I'm just going to do it very quickly. I already know the best answer. I'm going to do 2 and 3 and 1 and 4. What's nice about this activity is that it's self-correcting. Nice, you got a 4 out of 4. And what's nice about this one as well, if you got it incorrect, it'll let you know. So it'll say, so I like that it's self-correcting in that sense. And there's multiple pages of this. I'm not going to go through that whole activity. So let's say you really like it. You can, if you needed to edit something, you can go to these 3 dots and click copy and edit. I do recommend that. Let's say like on slide 7, it has Arturo and Brianna. Let's say for me, what I usually do is we'll change it to my students' names. And fix these to change it to my students. So in that copy and edit, you can edit any of these. Sometimes I'll change up like the reflection question or delete a slide that I don't think is necessary. To actually program these, like I said, is actually really complicated. I don't even really know how to do it. It involves like actual, I think, coding. So I don't really change the actual activity, but I might rearrange slides, delete something, add students' names, things like that. So you can go up here and copy and edit and then do that. If once you're done with that or you feel like you're good, like never mind, I like this entire activity, you can go to create class code. This will give you a scary letter or number code that you don't need to worry about. What you need to do is go to these 3 dots and you can click student link. On the student link, I wouldn't worry. You don't need the website. You don't need the code. You can just copy this link down at the bottom and upload that onto your Google Classroom. When they click on this link, it'll automatically take them to student.desmos. It'll automatically take them to this activity. So you don't have to worry about them clicking on multiple things. Once you are there, you will be able to view the dashboard. And on this dashboard, again, is where you can see all of the progress your students are making. I'm going to pull up another one that I've done. So if I look at like my history, you can see like how many like I have done with students. So let's say I wanted one-step equations. I'm just going to pick one that. So you can see all of my students' names. What's nice is as they're working, a dot means they answered it correctly. An X means they did something incorrectly. So it's really nice, or that they skipped it sometimes. Or I can see that like this student stopped right here and didn't finish the rest of them. So again, it's really nice to look at a glance. And even some teacher moves, noticing that like most students miss slide 6. So that's going to be something I'm going to have to go back and look at. Again, if you want to make it anonymous, you can do it that way. I do that. And sometimes when I'm having students share their work on here, as far as like when they share with others, sometimes I'll keep it anonymous so they don't have to see who's doing it. But again, what's nice is it keeps a record of all of them. You have all of the students in one place. And again, I don't necessarily think that Desmos is for everyone, but if you can find a resource that you like, I think it could be a good option. Alrighty, thank you. Good luck.